Hey y'all, it's Candy with KANDI'S Kreations, and today I wanted to come to you guys and make this kit that my friend Jennifer with Jam Designs and Supplies has right now in her shop on her website. So in that kit, you're going to get a piece of 3-foot swag, just a pine swag, and this beautiful floral bush. You actually could use this for 2 projects, but knowing me, I'm probably going to use it all in this, So you're going to get 2 of these, and you're going to get 2 of these. How beautiful are those? And you're going to get 1 of those to sprinkle out. And you'll get a bird nest, and you'll get a couple of really cute cardinals. Okay, and the thing about this is that you can make this a long door swag, or you can use this and make it a centerpiece. And I think that I'm gonna make mine a centerpiece. I think I'm gonna double up mine like this, and we're gonna make it grow into a really cute centerpiece just to make it extra full. So, but you can leave it long, or you can do the same exact thing and bundle it up like this and make it grow with these picks and such. So I'm gonna get you guys put down and we're gonna get started. Okay, so I am going to fold mine in half. This is the back of it. I'm gonna fold mine in half and fluff it out really good. And I am just going to tie it together, like just fluff it out. And you're going to make sure that it's sitting flat, as flat as you can. So it'll sit flat on the table. So we're just going to make sure it's really flat like that. And I'm going to go on the top, and I'm just going to tie 2 of the ties from each side together right here, so they won't come apart. And then we're going to do the same thing, 1 from this side and then 1 from this side. We're just going to tie them together. And so now we're going to start with these sprays. So I'm going to make a centerpiece with mine. So let's just layer these together. I'm taking the tag off. We're going to trim this just a little bit. We're going to just layer it like this. We're going to leave some room so we can kind of put, I have an idea because I'm making this into a centerpiece. So you could do this if you're doing a swag or you're doing a table centerpiece. You're going to do the same exact recipe that I'm doing here. Kind of like to get my pine cones going the opposite way. So I'm just going to take this and layer it, and we're going to take 2 of the pines right here and just find them. But before we do that, let's see here. I want to layer a couple of these too while we're layering. Layering. This is really easy, y'all. So I'm just going to kind of go opposite directions. I think I'm going to go this way with that one. Like the pine cones kind of. So after I got it, the pine cones go opposite ways is what I'm saying. I'm going to take this spine of both of these picks and take these. You want to fluff up your pieces, but I'm just taking 2 of these pine sprays from the garland, and we're going to wrap it around under here, and we're going to secure both spines of these picks that we just layered. I just wrap them twice in there. So let's go ahead and layer this one too before we do the middle. Just going opposite ways, so we'll do this right here. After push these kind of closer than we had the other ones, because we're going to want to kind of make sure this middle is covered. And being that, you know, you want to make a centerpiece out of this, I'm just going to fluff this up. So my idea is I am going to, this does not come with the kit, but I am going to add this little house. It lights up, and I want to make sure that I can nestle this in right here. See, I just kind of nestled that right there. And I'm not going to glue it or anything. I'm just going to leave it just like that. And we have the rest of this to add in it as well. So I do have some ribbon. You will also get 5 yards of a plaid ribbon, and there is an option for a solid red ribbon. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just take my ribbon, and I'm going to do several loops. So just loop. So that's going to be my long tail, and twist and loop. These are about 6-inch loops. And I'm just going to do a couple of loops like this, each a little bit smaller than the next. Twist and loop. We'll leave that. And so if you were going to do a swag for a door, all you would need to do is lay this down that way. You might have to trim some of these pine cones out, but you would do the same concept. So I am going to go ahead and put it on this side. Let me just open up 2 of these ties. Twist it into the pine. And so we have a little short tail coming this way, and we have a longer tail coming this way. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and just let this trail this way. Just opening the ties. Going to go ahead and we're going to trim this here. I do a dovetail. That's where you fold it in half and cut upwards, and we'll dovetail this one. So you're just going to fold it in half, and then so we just got a little bit of ribbon trailed from that side. I like that. You will still have, out of 5 yards, a ton of ribbon left over, and you can just trail it and make baby bows however you want. So let's go ahead and I want to go ahead and get my birds in here. This is an adorable bird nest, and I think that it would be really cute maybe nestled here in the front somewhere. And we need something here anyways, because we got most of the greenery going there. And my thought process was that if I needed some more of this to fill out the middle after we use this bush and the other filler and this, that I might have to trim some out of there to sprinkle out the middle, but we might not either. So let's just go ahead and we're going to just nestle this here, right here in the front. And I'm just going to dab some glue. Alright, so let's go ahead. It comes with these 2 birds. They're adorable. And I'm going to put one, like right here. I'll just glue his little belly. Right there. And then I want to put one going on the house. And remember, this house is not glued, but it's being held in there very well with the pine cones that were on the sprays. So I think I want to have that one going that way and this one going like this. So we'll just hold this glue here. And then after we get this dry, we are going to add, so we're going to cut this up and sprinkle it in. You're going to want to hold this until it dries good. Keep some pressure on it. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim these off. You're going to want to push all your leaves up. Like I said, I might use this whole bush, I might not. I might save the rest of it for another project, but we will see. So after I get this cut up, we're going to separate it by lightness. So we have all these white ones, all these red ones, these pine cone fillers, these little touches of, looks like there might be just one of those, but we'll see. So we got like 4 pine cones, and 4 red flowers and 4 white flowers. So I'm just going to start distributing. I'm going to dip them in my glue pot. I just use a Charvandre glue pot, and I'm just going to dip some glue, hot glue. Always use, we're going to go on top where the bow is right here, because we definitely want to cover this up. Always use high temp glue gun with Gorilla Glue. So I got that one over there. We'll go ahead and go the opposite. I just like to proportion my things out. And then we're going to turn it around and add definitely got to add some stuff to the back. Just glue in the edges and the glue in the stems, and just letting it touch this greenery. We're just kind of proportioning it out. I do have one more red one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to work the windows of our red ones with the white ones. I'm just dabbing some glue on the tip of my, we're just going to go in right here, the tip of the floral stem. We'll go there, and I'll go ahead and go to the end to offset this one. Just go right into the greenery, and then we can just trim that a little bit shorter. It was kind of long. I'm going to go up right here. I'm going to go right here by this. We're going to need something to kind of hide this a little bit. But you still want to be able to take your house in and out if you need to change the batteries. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just put this one, we're going to stick it straight up right here to kind of hide the back a little bit. It still doesn't look bad, so that's good. We can just leave that there. And we'll go with this other pine cone. Just working our windows in between where we've already added everything else. We only had one of these. So usually when I have one of something, I just kind of put it to where it's going to be like the main focal point. So definitely right here. So I'm going to just trim this a tiny bit. This is where I'd waterfalled and tied that ribbon in. And I'm just going to go right here. So we got 2 more pine cones, and then we have 1 red and 1 white. So we're going to just offset this one at the end. And then we got one more. So let's see what it looks like from the front. When I start getting down to the end, I want to make sure that especially the front looks good. I'll do it on this side over here. I didn't want to add too much more on the front, so I'm just going to give it some height on the back a little bit. And then we have 2 more of these. So let's just take a step back. When we have the last 2, we'll go ahead and do another white one here. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll just stick it here at the end down here. Yep, that looks good. So this is what we have left. We just have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. So I'm going to cut this up. And cut it up into little pieces. Cutting it on the spine. So I cut that one into 3 pieces, and we'll do this one in 2. Work these in all, just give it a pop of glitter. So we'll just kind of open our greens and just sprinkle these throughout. So we got one on each end. Do one in the middle. And then we'll work the other 2 pieces in the back. And we definitely need something here for sure. I think I'm going to take this last piece and just cut it so I can have a piece here and a piece there, just to be proportioned out. Alright, so that's the back, and this is the front, and I made a table centerpiece with mine. Isn't that so pretty? So you're just going to make sure you get that greenery all fluffed out, and there you go. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends.